Welcome to Studio 69. It's your host, the legendary Robert Winder. Happy New Year. I haven't seen y'all since last year, and I'm happy to be back. And I'm going to kick this year off with some things that I want to talk about, and I'm going to start with the sex robot. Is you with it or is you ain't? Is you is or is you ain't my baby? Where I got the idea from? I've been watching a couple of movies on Netflix. There's one called Subservience, and then I saw the one that really prompted this was called Accused. It's a TV show called Accused. It was season 2, episode 1, and I'm gonna give you the background story of it. The background story of it was there was a husband and wife. The wife was a busy business person, so she didn't have enough time to spend with her husband. Didn't have enough time to cook for him or clean for him, and she didn't have enough time to have sex with him. She didn't have enough time to satisfy him. Does that sound like a lot of y'all lives? So what his wife decided to do was she decided to take it upon herself to buy her husband a sex robot of his type. His wife knew his type. She got him the sex robot of his type. The sex robot came with a charging port. So the man saw the sex robot laying down and was like, "Man, what's going on? This is what she got me?" And he became interested. And the sex robot piqued his interest. Not only did she look good, she was able to detect all of his emotions, his heart rate, whether he was turned on or not. And that got him intrigued. The sex robot was spitting game because, baby, she couldn't talk it. You feel me? So, of course, he did what any man would do. He banged the nuts and bolts, the spacely sprockets out of there. He had sex with it, y'all. Because that's why his wife bought it. So they had a conversation, and the wife asked him, "Well, did you? Well, did you?" Remember, y'all, she bought it from him. "Well, did you?" "Honey, I did." "Tell me about it." This is the statement. "It was different from you, but it was good. You don't have to worry about sex tonight because she wore me out." My God. So this continued on, and then the wife got upset and started getting jealous of the sex robot that she bought her husband because she was too busy for the vertical joyride. She was too busy for the juice, and she was too busy for the episodes. But now you're jealous. How does that work? Now, ladies, that's just the subservience, same situation. The wife went down, the husband, they brought the subservient in, robot. It was actually brought her in, and of course, the husband had sex with her. Why wouldn't he? But why would he? But anyway, ladies, do you think it's fair for the wife who purchased the sex robot because she's too busy and she don't want to get down to start getting jealous when the man starts spending time with the robot that you purchased and started having more sex with her than with you? Interesting. Now you say, "Rob, what about you? What if your significant bought you a sex robot? Would you have sex with it and spend time with it?" The legendary Robert Winden is here to tell you that me and the sex robot would have sex every day. I'm going to be banging the nuts and bolts out that thing. And I wonder if my wife knows my type. I wonder if my significant knows my type. She have two choices. I would want my sex robot to look like either Megan Good, even though I know, Megan Good, or my real number one would be old Gabrielle Union. I'm not talking about the Dwayne Gabrielle Union. You can keep that one. I'm talking about the Bring It On Gabby, the Being Mary Jane Gabby. I'm talking about the who else? Which other Gabby? The Deliver Us from Eva Gabby. The two can play at that game. I'm talking that Gabby. Me and Robot Gabby will be getting it on to the break of dawn every chance that I get. I'm talking on work breaks, on lunch breaks, on breaks. What else do I do? Before taking Elias to work, before going to gym, me and Work Gabby are gonna be putting in work. I'm not cheating. My wife, my significant other bought this for me, and I'm gonna enjoy it till I can't, until I gotta get a new Robot Gabby. But me and Robot Gabby is gonna be getting it on to the break of dawn. I'm telling you, juicing. You can't get mad. You bought it, ladies. Y'all can't get mad. Y'all bought it. You bought it. It ain't nothing but what's the skin they got? The artificial skin. You know what I'm saying? Some metal underneath there. But if she looked like young Gabby, the Gabbies that I described, it's on and popping. It's on and popping. I'm gonna have sex with Robot Gabby every day. 4 times a day. 6 times a day. Matter of fact, I'm finna call Big John and see if I can get me a subscription of the Blue Chew, because I'm going in. I'm going in. So, Sex Robot, check it out. Check out Subservience on Netflix and check out Accused, I think season 2, episode 1, and tell me what y'all think. Ladies, can y'all be jealous? Should my significant be jealous? Because she got me Robot Gabby? And Robot Gabby telling me all the things that I need to hear? And putting that robot coochie on me? Me and Robot Gabby will be getting it on. We be doing it to Kelly's 12 play. It's your boy, the legendary Robert Winden. I'll be back. I'm gonna go talk to my significant and see if I can get Robot Gabby right now. I'll holla. Welcome to live from Studio 69. It's your boy, the legendary Robert Winder. And I'm back with a new episode of Studio 69. And I'm here to talk about something that all of us has dealt with, especially us as black folks. One of the most stressful situations on earth is going to dinner with a group of us. Tell me if I'm lying. I need y'all to like and share and follow your boy, the legendary Robert Winder. But let's go ahead and get into it. Most stressful situation on earth is going to dinner with a group of us. I don't know if you've ever experienced this. I don't know if you've ever did this. I don't know if you were ever invited to this situation, but it is super stressful towards the end of the night once that bill is slid in there. I don't know what happens. It's just all of a sudden go from having a great time to an even better time to being one of the worst times ever. Table set. You get the phone call. It's your girl or it's your homies. Men don't really have this problem. It's just pretty much when it's a group of or couples, and y'all like, we getting dressed. You know, you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. You putting on a white shirt, collared shirt. You know what I'm saying? You got your best pair of jeans, or depending on what the situation is, you got your best whole fit on. You smelling good, looking good, and then you ordering food. Everybody, let's try this. Let's get the appetizer. Let's get this. People ordering drinks. They drinking up, eating up, pulling up, having a great, fantastic time. Conversations is flowing. Jokes is being told. You might even have a little stare and look somewhere else.
You go into the bar, having a good time, conversating. And then the food comes, everybody's eating. Having a good, nobody's asking questions. Everybody's eating. But no matter where you go in the United States of America, especially in Illinois, and if you're downtown, there's a thing called gratuity that's going to be added onto the bill. Group of 6, gratuity. If there's more, gratuity, no matter what. So you're having a good time, drinks is flowing, food, everybody eating food. Let me taste yours. Let me taste yours. Then it's time for the bill. Now I'm going to break down to you. There's 3 types of people when this happens. So once the bill comes and you see that bill is over $1,000, you done got all the drinks that you wanted to get, the appetizers, the meals, everything. The drink in Chicago is going to be $20. You believe that. So you get 3 drinks. How much is that? That's $60 right there on top of the thing before your appetizer kicked in and before your drink. You are already down $60. And you only budgeted $60. Why are you getting 3 drinks? But anyway, there's 3 types of people that's in this situation. Number 1. You got the person who tries to catch the waiter or waitress before they come to the table. You got that. That's the one person. We're going to call them the waiter and waitress catcher. The catcher. They try to find it. They try to find a waitress and a waiter. Ask them, hey, I had this and this and these drinks on my bill. How much is it? Okay, cool. They pay that portion. And then they leave a tip so they don't have to deal with the madness at the end. That's the one person. Are you that person? Okay. The number 2 person is when the $1,000 bill come or however much it is, you got the mathematician. The person who's going to take the bill, they're going to scan the bill, and they're going to ask each individual person or each couple, hey, what did you guys get? So they can itemize the bill, break it down to what they're paying. Great thought, mathematician. But you always forget to include, what did I talk about early? The gratuity. Group of 6, there's gratuity. So the bill always comes up short when the mathematician get into it because they forget about that one cog that's a major cog, the gratuity. Are you that person? Are you the mathematician or are you the catcher? Interesting. The last person who you got in this group setting, is let's divide the bill. We're going to call that person the bill divider because I ain't got no fancy name for it. That person wants to look at the bill and say, hey, let's just split this $1,000 bill amongst all of us and pay equal stuff. But here's the problem with that divider. You may have been that person that only ordered a chicken sandwich, fries, and a Coke with your bill, technically with gratuity. Don't forget that. With gratuity, your bill may be about $40. But the divider wants you to pay $200 because they ordered a few drinks and they only budgeted $100. The divider knew exactly what they were doing. That's why they wanted to divide the bill, and that's why they wanted to order appetizers, and that's why they ordered 2 to 3 drinks, knowing that they did not have the money to do this because they said, hey, if we divide it, we should all be great. This is why the situation is stressful, because at the end of each one of these times, the catcher already done paid there, so they're not really worried about it, but they're going to act like they are. The mathematician always forgets the gratuity, so there's always more money left over, and nobody wants to pay that because they said, hey, I gave my money, and the divider is just looking and hoping that they don't have to pay all of the food and the drink that they ordered, that somebody else is going to kick in. If you are any of those 3 people, cut it out. Let's do this. Start at the beginning and ask the waiter and waitress, hey, can we have separate bills? That will make it easier, but a lot of times these places are not. So you need to budget more money when you're going out to a group setting to actually kick in what you need to kick in and not depend on other people. And don't depend on that because it is really a stressful situation. And it shouldn't be. We just was having a good time in the beginning, but once that bill comes, everything is terrible. And then you gonna get in the car with your spouse or whoever you with, and you're gonna talk about these people because you had to end up spending another $100 because the bill needed to be covered because we forgot about that utility. I'm stressed right now just thinking about it. I don't even want to go to no group dinner no more. I'm just joking. If y'all want to invite me, I'm always come with extra just in case because I've been in these situations before. It's your boy, the legendary Robert Winder, Studio 69. We'll be back. Y'all stay with me. Welcome to Live from Studio 69 featuring boy, y'all like my hat? B-Dale. Spent a lot of time there. B-Dale, you know what I mean? Legendary Robert Winder. I got to stay focused. I'm trying to stay on task this evening, y'all, because y'all be getting me thrown off. I got to stay on task. So tonight's legendary mailbag question came in. I'm not going to divulge this information as if it's a male or a female. I'm just going to say they, them, we, she, or he, him, whatever pronoun that I want to use tonight. And I'm not making fun, Elder. I'm not making fun of the alphabet community. I'm just trying, for the sake of the people that I know, just trying to keep it cool. Is you cool? Legendary mailbag question of the evening. Rob, I was in a relationship, but I had a side piece who also was in a long-term relationship. And they came to me saying that they need to break this off because they want to be 100 at home and plan on getting married. I'm hurt, but I can't let it affect my home because I'm in a relationship myself. How do I handle this? It's a beautiful question, and I am the right person to come to this because I'm full of knowledge, and I'm here to help you. So first things first, our Papa Freaks, all the honeys, shout out to B.I.G., rest in peace. So first things first, man, you're in a little bit of dilemma. You're in a little bit of dilemma. So number one, you was in a relationship and you did a fantastic job. Both of you guys did a fantastic job of keeping y'all relationship concealed, and nobody from they camp got affected, and nobody from your camp got affected. There was no drama. It was nice and clean as far as cheating goes. Rob, why are you saying that? Are you crazy? As far as cheating goes, everything went well for them. Nobody in their home got affected. I know y'all are looking at me like I'm crazy, but it is what it is. Nobody got affected from their major homes, and that's the way it's gonna be. So now this person decides that they want to keep it 100 at the crib, which is fair because you met them, they was in a relationship, you was with them while they was in a relationship, and you yourself are in a relationship. So they are allowed to not even change the terms of engagement because you knew what it was when it started. So what you got to do is I think you need to let it go. That person came to you. Number one, they came to you 100 and kept it real with you. I want to go. I need to break this thing off with you. It was amazing. I need to break this thing off with you and go keep it 100 at my crib because I want to have that forever relationship. As a real person, you have got to honor when that person keeps it 100 with you. Because there's a lot of times in these side piece, side dips,
whatever these new kids are calling it, relationship that people aren't keeping it 100. Why are they lying to their side piece or whoever it is? I will never know. But that person kept it 100 with you. So the fact that you are hurt is rough because of the fact that you allowed yourself to feel, if that makes sense. You've allowed yourself to feel in that relationship. You allowed yourself to get carried away with emotions towards that person in that side relationship. You allowed yourself to get overly actively involved mentally with that person instead of keeping it on a straight, strategically physical level. So in that instance, that's your fault. Because if it starts off physical, you gotta keep it that way, especially if you two involved in your own set of real relationships. What you and that person had was a fairy tale. What you and that person had was just a break. What you and that person have was just what they call a breather. It was halftime from your real life. But you still got to go out in your life and play. You still got to go out in your life and be who you are to the person that you are really in a relationship with. And you allowed yourself to start feeling. You allowed your mind to start wondering and like, oh, I really like this person. I'm wondering what it would be like to be with that person. Is you crazy? Is you cool? Why you didn't come to me earlier so I could have slapped you? If you are in a relationship like that, you cannot allow yourself to feel anything. You can't allow yourself to feel to start thinking mentally, I want to be with that person. Only thing you need to allow yourself to feel is good, sexually and physically. So take all of the emotions out of that. What is wrong with you? So now you hurt. Number one thing I'm gonna tell you, you got to shake that thing off. Shake it off. Get over it. Number one, you don't ever need to get back into one of these side piece relationships at all because you can't handle it. That person that moved on and did the right thing with their family, and they are I hope that they are prospering. But you're sitting here being affected by this. Take that off. Go home and don't ever jump into another side relationship ever because you cannot handle it. You feel you want to be, you're mentally engaging with this person instead of doing what you're supposed to do, and that is to pleasure them, and they pleasure you, and boom, you go your separate ways. How you handle it, sir, ma'am, whoever, what you need to do, accept what was advised, accept what was told to you. That's the number one. You get acceptance. Accept what was wrong to you. Well, accept what was told to you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm fumbling my words. Accept what was told to you. Second thing you need to do, you need to go to church. Go to church, sit on the altar, and ask the Lord to help your mind. Repent. Lord, I'm sorry for this. Help me. And thirdly, you need to go hug kiss your partner, tell them how much you love them, and be the best that you can be to your family. And do not ever jump into these relationships again, because you can't handle it. It's not for you to handle because cheating is bad. It's not for you to handle. Do the right thing. Be with your family. I just gave you the steps. Do that. If you are one of these people who are in this type of relationship and you're starting to feel and you are starting to thinking mentally, I want to be with them, get out of it immediately, because you are about to change the rules of engagement and you are about to affect not only your family, but you're going to affect that person's family. And that is something that you should not do, because you both came into it with your eyes wide open. Knowing, acknowledging, and understanding what the deal was and what was going on. And there's always the exit that you guys can go to. But once you start feeling, get out. Once you start thinking, get out. It's your boy, the legendary Robert Winder. Legendary mailbag question. Stop being hurt. If you don't get out your feelings, I'll be back. I think, what number am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 was Romeo Must Die. Number 4. If you have not seen House Party 1, or House Party 2, or House Party 3, we're going to count those as all as one movie, your black card is gone. You got to earn it back. I don't know how, but you're failing. Kid and Play classic. They had the original Ham and Gina in there. Shireen. We talking about fine Sydney here. Good hair. Bang. Deaf body. Hey, I ain't gonna even lie to you. Tisha Campbell was exclusive in that joint. Stop the madness. Number 4. No, is that number 4? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Number 3. If you have not seen The Last Dragon, there's absolutely no way that you can keep your black card. You can't. I won't allow it. You can't. Bruce Leroy, catching bullets. The Shogun of Harlem needs his own movie. Last Dragon. I might have to combine these two. If you haven't seen Boys in the Hood and or Menace to Society, your black heart may be gone. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it at all. Period. If you have not seen Above the Rim at number 2, Above the Rim is one of the hood classics. Homeboy from the hood, a hooper. Everybody on earth knows somebody who is a hooper in the hood that got involved in the street aspect of it. Got involved and maybe did not make it to where they should have made it because they got involved in this. Kyle Lee Watson, Dwayne Martin, tremendous job. Rest in peace, Tupac Shakur was in that. Wood Harris, I need to do something about Wood Harris. I need to talk about Wood Harris on this show because Wood Harris does not get enough credit from here in Chicago. Wood Harris is from Chicago and has been in every movie possible and has been amazing in every movie possible. He was amazing in The Wire. He was amazing in Above the Rim. He was amazing, period. Above the Rim. Number 1 movie, if you ain't ever seen it, Juice. AQ. If you ain't never seen Juice, you don't deserve your black card anymore. Every black person on earth should have seen Juice at least once in their life. I try to make it my business that my son sees these movies so he can understand that he growing up
It was real. We had some of the best movies. They don't even make movies like this no more at all. None of these movies all of these movies are too good to be on Tubi. And they are on there. A couple of them are on there for sure. You can watch them for free. But you got to see these movies. So I'm going to go ahead and recap. If you have not seen any of these movies, your black card is in jeopardy. You need to write this list down. Write this list down. Go through it. Go see these movies. You can see them on all the streaming systems that you want. Go see these movies, streaming services, I'm sorry, and watch these movies. We're going to start from the bottom. Who can play at that game? How to Be a Player, Crush Groove, Purple Rain, The Wood, Romeo Must Die, House Party 1 for sure, 2 and 3 for sure, The Last Dragon, Boys in the Hood / Menace to Society, Above the Rim and Juice. The legendary Robert Winden is only telling you how it is. Everybody that's black, you better have seen this movie or your card is gone. And anybody that is not black, I recommend you going to see these movies because you will enjoy them for sure. It's your boy, live from Studio 69, legendary Robert Winden. Show Enough do need his own spin-off movie. They need to go back and revisit that. How did he become the Shogun of Harlem? Am I the prettiest? Show Enough. Am I the meanest? Show Enough. Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? Show Enough. Shogun of Harlem. Studio 69, I'll be back.